John, commiserations on the defeat tonight. Normally I ask you about the 90 minutes, but it was 3-0 after 25 tonight. What happened in those opening exchanges?
We made 2 bad errors that cost us. Simple. We did that in the first game against them and we didn't learn our lesson. 2 bad errors. If we live with them for the first 25 minutes, John, I think we're going to be well and truly in that game. We saw in the second half. Then I'll commend the boys because they didn't drop their heads. They played their football in the second half. How many chances that we created. We made 2 bad errors because they're a top side. When we made our mistakes, they punished us. When we didn't learn how to won the ball in areas, we didn't punish them. 2 bad errors in the first half. And then, if we live with them for the first side, they get their 5 minutes confidence up. I think we're going to be well and truly in that game. We saw in the second half. Then I'll commend the boys because they lost the game. They didn't drop their heads. They played their football in the second half. How many chances that we created? Give credit to them because they're a top side. I don't need to say it. When we made our mistakes, they punished us. When we pressed them on the ball in areas, we didn't punish them in the first half. And then, they're a good side. They get their confidence up, and then they start to move the ball quickly, and they score a third. But we lost the game in those first 10 minutes.
Bit of form, but now he's sliding back. The first 2 goals going on with the silly errors.
Yeah, it's hard for me to say what's going on with an individual because I don't live with them. I don't see what they do day to day. It's plain and easy to see that certain individuals aren't at their best from like they were last season. And Leo's one of them. He'll be open and honest about that. But we need to make sure that we get him back to a level with an individual playing it last year. He showed what he's capable of doing. He showed that he can do it. I don't. So that's up to us, up to me, to help him through this bad period that he's going through. In terms of see that certain his performances at their best from like if we can do that, then we'll be a much better team. One of them. He'll be.
Is he trading well? Is he carrying any knocks that might be affecting him?
But we need to make sure that we get him back to a level that he was playing at last year. He showed what he's capable of doing. He showed that he can do it. A couple of weeks ago that he got to us, up to me. He recovered from that through this bad period that nothing's going through in terms of his performances, and if we can do that, then we'll be a much better team.
Is he trading well? Is he carrying any knocks that might be affecting him?
No, he's been training pretty well, so I can't say there's no knocks or anything like that. There was a knock a couple of weeks ago that he got, but it's the same with a younger player from that pretty well. Senior player, you just have to try and work with them, make sure that they're doing the right things in training, keep on working hard on the basics in training, and then once you do that, then normally, with a couple of good performances, you can turn around pretty quick. You can turn, like, if you're at a level when you got that level, especially an older younger player, they can turn around quicker than a younger player, because the younger player doesn't know how to get out of it. Make sure that they're doing the right things in training, so keep on. I'm sure that he will working hard on the basics in training, and then once you do that, then normally, with a couple of good performances, you can turn around pretty quick. You can turn, like, if you're at a level and you got that level, especially an older player, they can turn it around quicker than a younger player, because the younger player doesn't know how to get out of it. Leo's an older, experienced player, so I'm sure that he will turn it around this season.
Ben Garuccio, especially for
what did you put that down to? Like, especially that
I think he's done his calf. I'm not 100% sure. I don't know how they actually played through us. Hopefully it's not too serious. A little bit higher up, we're a little bit out of position. And look, we started with Milanovic, and this is what you're going to get with younger players. And sometimes they'll have really good games, and sometimes that they won't be at their best. And so, he was on that side. They were particularly hurting us on that left side, and their movement was good. A little bit higher up, we're a little bit out of position. Other than the two clear chances that we started with Milanovic, and this is what you're going to get with young players. And sometimes when you're talking about Jamie Young making really good games, and sometimes that they won't be at their best. And so he was when we did on that side, they were particularly hurting us, and when we did left side, and we were compact, and we won the ball in very good areas, even in the first half. Other than the two major clear chances that we gave them in the second half, I thought second half they didn't really have any chances. I thought we were really good. It's too late. Talking about Jamie Young making good saves, it shows the boys that they can match it with a very good side. I thought that when we did press them right, and when we did, and we were compact, we won the ball in very good areas, even in the first half. Major, more. I don't think we're under stress. I think what happened was we were giving the ball away too cheaply when we won the ball back. It's too late. But that was the difference. It shows the boys that they can match it with a very good side.
I think the final figure was 53. I think after about 34 minutes, City had about 72% possession,
and we didn't score.
It's got that much.
See the difference?
Also add to the
little bit of quality that they had. They punished us. Yeah, we didn't punish them. I don't think we're under stress. I think what happened was we were giving the ball away too cheaply when we won the ball back.
We might consider.
That was the difference in the first half. Look, if something good comes up, we'll have a look at it. At the moment, we haven't even really discussed it.
Definitely evened it up.
And we didn't score.
I guess just ties into availability. Stephen,
a little bit of quality that they had. They punished us. We didn't punish them. Lusty's further off than James Troisi. I'm not sure if James would be right for next week. He's close, but Lusty's still. Look, if something good comes up, we'll have a look at it. At the moment, we haven't even really discussed it.
I guess just ties into availability. Stephen, Lustister and James Troisi. How far off are those couple of guys?
Lusty's further off than James Troisi. Yeah, I'm not sure if James would be right for next week. He's close, but Lusty's still about 4 weeks away, I think. All good. Thank you, everyone.